Kurumjari. Can you say Kurumjari? That's how you say hello in Manipuri. Welcome to Patrika's Little Star Cafe. Facts that are fast, fun, and keep you happy. Today is Wednesday, August 29th, 2018, and here are today's matters for chatter. Number 1. A new citizenship scheme in India has led to a lot of protests amongst the civilians, especially from the northeastern states. The amendment seeks to allow select groups from neighboring countries of Bangladesh, Pakistan, and Afghanistan and gives them citizenship status in India after just 6 years of residency, while other groups have to wait 11 years to become naturalized citizens. The major concern of the protesters in the northeastern states is that people coming in from neighboring Bangladesh in particular, because it's close to the northeast, will get the status faster, which will affect the demographic makeup of the region. Migration of refugees running away from the chaos in their own countries is a global issue. After all, no one really wants to leave home. But most countries are affected in some way or another. It's our duty as humans to help out. It's a tough thing, though, when we have to learn to split the pie in smaller pieces so everyone gets a piece. This sharing of resources and facilities is what really aggravates people already living comfortably in a place. Number 2. Studies are being conducted on artificial intelligence and its effects on elections. Currently, there exist various types of AI-based softwares that can allow people with little technical skills to easily produce audio and video that makes it nearly impossible to find out the difference between what is real and what isn't. From a report released by Oxford University and Cambridge University, it raised the alarm on the harmful use of artificial intelligence. If the systems are not properly controlled and mitigated, it can open up means of spreading disinformation. So far, artificial intelligence applications have had positive effects, but the world should be prepared for its negative impacts too. The past elections in the US are an example, as there was interference by Russia through AI. Number 3. Former South African President Nelson Mandela wrote numerous letters during his 27 years in prison. He was imprisoned because he was a leader to end the separation of blacks and whites in South Africa many years ago. This system was called apartheid. It sounds so strange, but the world really was a different place 50 years ago, and it has changed because of such leaders. He wrote heartbreaking letters to his family, some more mundane notes requesting spectacles or glasses from prison governors, and letters to officials, authorities, and supporters continuously demanding change and to end apartheid. His correspondence was always thoughtfully and elegantly composed, even though he was aware that most of these letters would never reach their intended destination. To celebrate what would have been his 100th birthday, a book of 250 letters has been published providing remarkable insight into the man, his tenacity and endurance, and the struggle for the country's freedom. And now for today's mega matter. Victoria Shine, now 24, is breaking the barriers of the workplace. After her junior year at Smith College, she interned at Ford Motors. Currently, she's a car designer at Ford, where it's been her dream all along to design cars from an early age. Ford would be a dream for anyone, because remember Henry Ford? He's the one who started the assembly line. She says that she used to draw cars, cut out pictures from magazines, and make collages on her wall, and wanted to do everything with designing cars from a tender age. Although the cars market is 75% controlled by women, the design and production of cars is dominated by male workers. And so far, she's making her mark in the industry and working to promote women in STEM initiatives. She has 9 patents already to her name, which include a geotagging device that alerts drivers about anything dangerous in their path. Her major advantage is that she doesn't have a driver's license, which she could not get while in high school. But that gives her a different perspective. It makes her think more like a pedestrian or someone walking on the street, and not as a driver. Sometimes lack of something makes us more willing to achieve something else. It's a hunger factor. Today's word of the day is apologue. That's like a fable or a parable, a story that teaches us a lesson. And finally, for today's quote of the day, a winner is a dreamer who never gives up. That's a quote by Nelson Mandela. Thank you for listening, and do send us your questions and comments via WhatsApp or you can email us at diptyauntie@gmail.com. Take care. Lots of love, Dipti Auntie. Twinkle, twinkle, little star. Do you know how loved you are?